Hello everybody, welcome to another video. We found ourselves today back in the Lake District, more specifically down at Loweswater. There's a bit of a section down here where we've got one of the National Trust bothies. I haven't got access to it, we're not National Trust members, but the impressive piece, and I'll just spin you around now so you can see over my shoulder, is the view. It's absolutely stunning here. So setting up a couple of compositions. What I'm going to do, have a play with a live ND filter. There's a small amount of ripple, so it'll be absolutely ideal. Try a couple of the settings and see what we get out. So let's have a look. So we're actually here fairly sort of late on in the day. It's just on 6 o'clock, which means the low light is just coming across onto the fells in the background, and because a bit later in the day as well, the wind's dropping down, so just a little bit of a ripple on the water, which is perfect for getting some reflections out of it. And what I'm going to do, just find a little composition and set up. I'll take a couple of shots and let's sort of talk through what I'm doing as I'm actually setting up the shot. So the classic shot would be having the fells, the reflections in place, which works quite nice, but there's this lovely stretch here of woodland which I think works really nicely and will give us quite a nice sort of contrasting leading edge coming across. I'm thinking on this one probably a 16:9 crop, but I'll take the shot now and pop that up for you. And so that's the general sort of gist of the shot now. The second shot I've just put up there was with the live ND enabled, and the way that it actually works is it actually takes sequences of shots and actually layers that together in camera to give you the effect as if you're running an ND filter. It's actually incredibly clever, and the effect that you get is very, very similar to if you had dropped, with what I'm using there, a 6-stop filter on it. Obviously you can't do things like gradients and things like that, but yeah, if you need to, you can pop that in post. But the shot I just took was identical settings to the non-live ND, but with sort of getting a bit of the sky up there, because you're running sort of a longer exposure with it, dropped to about half a second. And that just gave me a little bit of sky detail, which I can pull back in post. Didn't blow out too much of the water either, so yeah, I think it works really well. Another great example here, for us to just pan in. We're using the reflection and the trees as a leading line, which takes us down onto that fell, and you've got the other fells that are coming in the distance. And it looks really nice. Like I say, you can just add a little bit of a ripple on the water, but it's not too much. But again, I'll do a shot with the live ND and pop that up now for you. And there are another couple of little features around here which are really quite nice that you can sort of include into the composition, like the sort of rope swing that we've got here. Using that to actually sort of factor in the reflection and to try and bring it so you've got that more of a sort of focus detail in the front with everything rolling into the background. But I'll just compose it for you. So I'm pretty much using that as a silhouette, but I'm dropping it into the right hand third and try and actually bring that in so it's in its own, completely in that sort of lighter portion there where it's reflecting the sky. And I think it works really well. It just gives it a bit of a focus point. But I'll take the shot now, pop it up, let me know what you think. So obviously, you know, normally we come up to the Lake District and it's all about the landscapes and stuff like that. but this weekend it's more of a sort of a gentle wander around places, picking out places like this which are just beautiful, nice and quiet, bird song going on in the background, and you've just got some amazing views and just sit and take them in. Yeah, it'd be nice to do some of the hikes, but there's a lot to be said for just sitting here and taking in the view, I think. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. So there you go, a few little shots from Loweswater. There's a fair bit of woodland around here as well, so I'm going to grab a couple of shots around there. But I'll pop a couple up now for you. But yeah, short and sweet video, but obviously if you like the video, please do give it a thumbs up, really helps out. And if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. There's a lot more coming on this year, especially with the OM-1 and all the different things that we're doing with that. Be doing sort of a few more sort of review side of things with the kit that I bought for it. So yeah, give us a sub and you'll see them coming soon. But as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you again on the next one.